And away we go. It is the nightcap. Brought to you by Hail Mary Sports Bar in Cheviot. Your ticket to the game. They're located on the main drag, right on Harrison Avenue in Cheviot. And they are within the Dora district, so you can walk from bar to bar with your drinks. They have 27 TVs, Aaron, 3 outside. There's a nine-screen video wall, and there's not a bad seat in the house. They subscribe to every sports package, so they can stream all the games in Cincinnati. They will always have whatever Cincinnati team is playing on the video wall. They do not have a kitchen, but they do offer various food trucks on the weekends and randomly throughout the week. They also have non-alcoholic options because, look, if you don't drink, that doesn't mean you're not allowed to go have fun. You can do that with our friends at Hail Mary's. The walk-in cooler's brand new. The draft lines are brand new. The glycol system and everything that is related to getting you an ice-cold draft beer, brand new. Not only do they pour the coldest beer around, but we do that in 32.8 degree beer frosted glasses. How about that, Aaron?
There you go. Cheviot's finest.
Go see our new friends at Hail Mary Sports Bar in Cheviot. All right, it's the All-Star break.
It's my 2-year-old's birthday.
Hence the birthday.
Hence the bluey shirt.
Love it. She having a bluey party?
Well, there wasn't really a theme, but she was just, I think, excited I wore bluey, and I'm here for that. Most of the stuff she got was either Moana or unicorn centric, or bluey.
Okay, there you go. Happy birthday to your firstborn child,
Brennix. Yeah, Brennix.
Or Brennix is she's feeling some kind of way about her new sister, huh?
Yes, that. Yes, that. But I think for after we did cake and ice cream and then we did presents, after she was done with presents, she would just turn and look at everybody who was there watching and just yay and made them clap for her, and the whole room had to clap. And she would turn to the next person, and we did this for, I don't know, probably close to 5 minutes.
I love it.
I love it. Obscene.
So there's not a whole lot going on in the sports world this week, because that Big 12 Media Days was last week. We're inching closer. We're about 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks, or right at 2 weeks from the start of camp. So let's talk about what everybody wants to talk about right now, Aaron. We talked about it for 2 years leading up to its release. We might as well dedicate a show, now that we're back full-time on the nightcap with our new sponsors, Hail Mary Sports Bar, to give our early thoughts, our initial 28 hours in on NCAA football 2025. Aaron, it is your favorite thing in the world. I'll let you lead.
Well, I got the homecoming pack. So I do have some new things in the background here. I got my little locker here that does say EA College Football 25. It does open up. It's got a couple little hangers here that you can hang little jerseys on. I don't even know what you would maybe hang. I don't know. But there are some little hangers there in the little locker that it came with. So that's pretty fun. It also came with this football. So
very nice.
Got a nice little commemorative football there. And then the last thing is here, and it's an actual jersey, College Football 25. It's a poly blend jersey, but it's better. I didn't expect it to be this quality. It's not. I expected something that would be like a Reds free jersey giveaway that you could tear as if you were a WWE wrestler if you didn't want to wear it anymore. It's stronger than a paper towel, but not quite as strong as an actual T-shirt, whereas this is not that. It's an actual like poly blend jersey, and I expected far cheaper, and I was pleasantly surprised.
They should have sent you a baby one for the locker. That should have been part of the locker.
I don't disagree. I don't know. I thought at least you could fit the game in the locker. Like if you had ordered a hard copy of the game, that I thought that would have been cool to if you had ordered a hard copy to you could put and keep your copy in the locker. Nope, would not fit that. I don't know what it would fit. It does. I did put my little Lego Bearcat on top. That would fit inside it. Outside of that, I'm not quite certain.
Can you fit a Cincy light in there?
Put my koozie. You can for sure fit a Cincy light, not the big boy growler. You would not be able to fit the what is it the what's the big ass can that you got, like 32 ounce or something?
Yes, I think it was either 32 or 40. I don't remember.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to fit that in there.
Yeah, but like what I'm saying is you could have a Cincy light on deck and you just turn around and you go into the locker and pop you a Cincy light out of there.
It appears it would fit a bottle. Or a can. Certainly.
Okay. Can we talk about the game?
We can certainly talk about the game. I just wanted to brag about my swag.
I know I was fine with it for like 3 minutes, and then I wanted to talk.
You asked the question. I was done with it. I was moving on.
All right, moving on. The game itself. What are your thoughts on the game?
I am not disappointed. I'm happy it's back. I know that if you subscribe to like the NCAA football series subreddit, it's become pitchforks and torches, which it seemed like everybody was so excited until the build up, talking about how it's the greatest game in the entire world. Can't wait. It came out, and about 4 hours after it was out, that's when the madness began, and everybody lost their ever-loving mind.
Because they were getting their ass kicked.
Correct. I've not talked to anyone at this point. I have yet to talk to anyone who has had success at the All-American level and did not have to drop it to varsity. But I don't know if you call.
Initially, that's how it should be that way.
I don't disagree.
The harder levels should be hard.
You shouldn't just pick up a game and be able to be like, I got this. Like that doesn't make sense to me. You should have to work your way up. I agree. That said, I don't know if you caught Sauce Gardner's Twitch or Twitter last night as
I saw the Alabama thing, yeah. And did he get smoked?
Tried to get revenge on Alabama with Cincinnati, and currently these two programs are not built the same.
I watched it. There's a guy I saw on Twitch today, or not Twitch, but TikTok today. That was his first goal for the game, Aaron, is to win with every team. All 135 teams.
Like a championship or
no, just a game.
Just one game.
That's how he's going to pick what team he's going to be going forward as he's playing.
I can respect that.
To win a game with every team. I think he was at 25.
Try out playbooks and what have you. Sure.
Yeah. I think he was at 25 this morning when I saw him.
I would question, first off, how many energy drinks he's on in his poor heart. I would also...
Actually, after the 25th win, he went and took a nap. He was like, I'm not going to sleep, but I'm going to go. I got to go.
Yeah.
I got to go lay down.
Recharge your batteries, sir.
Yeah.
I'd also be curious as to how long quarters he's playing. I would imagine you're playing somewhere three or five. Yeah.
He was playing 3.
Okay.
And even 3 is pretty long.
How long are you
playing? About a half-hour game. I'm playing 5.
I'm playing 8.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, my numbers would be getting stupid if I was playing 8 right now. Like Corey Kiner leads the nation in rushing.
Corey Kiner is I'm 4 games in, 5 games in, something like that, and I
just finished 6.
He's number 1 on the Heisman list.
Yeah. So yeah. Look, you better figure out how to run first.
Aaron Turner is a beast.
Yeah. I use Aaron Turner relentlessly. Everybody keeps telling me I should use Royer. The first 4 times I threw to Royer, they picked it off. Like they were sitting on it every damn time.
Royer's a comfort blanket for me, but Aaron Turner is a monster. And always open. Always open.
Yeah. The defense, I've had some success. I'm starting to figure it out.
Did you start with the 4-2-5 that it starts you in as default, or did you move to the 3-3-5?
No, 3-3-5.
So I stayed in the 4-2-5 as that was just what it started out with. That was what my defensive coordinator was. So I didn't want to have a defensive coordinator who's a different scheme than the scheme that I'm actually calling. But I will eventually get out. I'll break out of the 4-2-5. Unfortunately, Dante is going to be, I would imagine Dante will be gone after this season, one way or the other, whether to the draft or to another team, because they don't believe that a kid like that would want to stay in Cincinnati despite reality. But we'll see what happens there.
Corey's really good. Have you used Evan Pryor much?
I'm trying to figure out this wear and tear thing because I love the wear and tear. I think it's a great addition to the game. I think that there should be automatic substitutions when your guy gets to a certain level. And if there is that, I have not found where that setting. I assume there would be. I just haven't found that setting, nor have I had the time to. I haven't even played yet today.
For me, it's been automatic.
Okay.
It just takes, when Kiner, and I actually, there's a couple, there is a setting, there is a button I've heard that you can go to switch out.
I did turn up my frequency of substitutions, so maybe that changes some of that. But it was not high enough. I didn't think even at 70% that it never took Corey Kiner out unless it was a random third down where it decided that Evan Pryor was the guy.
Yeah.
So Corey did suffer an injury at one point, and Pryor had to spell him for like a half, and then Kiner came back and still had a giant game.
The injury stuff I love.
There's a lot of injuries.
But they're typically
short,
reasonable.
Right. They're not for the whole game, and you can sub a guy out or you can risk higher injury.
Yeah.
And I love that. Absolutely love that, because you would not play a game where there's not a litany of injuries at some point or another, whether it be just small ding-ups and things where you bruised sternum will return if you want him to, but you do risk, if you don't pull him, a greater injury. Sure.
I even had Aaron Turner on one. He got dinged up, and I opted to not bring him back on offense, but he stayed in as like the returner and broke a touchdown run. But I liked it. Like, okay, probably not. You don't want him out there running routes over the middle, but he is your kickoff return guy, and he's healthy enough to do that. My problem was in the old game, if a guy got hurt, you were just like, is it 8 weeks or 10 weeks? Like,
or the season?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, am I going to be able to recover from this, or is this guy done? If you're going to up the injuries, make them reasonable, because there's a bunch of guys like,
I've lost one guy. I did lose one guy for the season. I won't mention him by name because I don't want to bring that bad juju on him. But it is one of the new transfers.
Okay. I have not lost any, but knock on wood, I have not lost anybody to the season yet. Sorsby, what do you think about Sorsby?
He is not as fleet of foot on the game as I had anticipated initially. However, that said, I don't know that even the scrambling quarterback, I have not yet played with a scrambling quarterback, but our 13-year-old was playing, and he had a scrambling quarterback at Ohio State, and he was struggling with him as well. So I don't know. And he was so excited. He was like, "Oh, I got this All-American. You couldn't play on All-American. I got this." And because he plays the shit out of Madden, the Ultimate Team on Madden. And
different game.
Yeah, he was like, "No, I can't do this All-American. I got to drop it down to varsity."
It's a different game.
Told you, young buck.
Completely different game. No, I think throwing the ball, he's fantastic.
I didn't have an issue with it.
I have had very little instances where he's made a bad
unless you're trying to scramble, and that's any quarterback. So that's because of the situation, not because of his arm.
Screen game's pretty good. I love inside zone. I run a ton of inside zone running plays with Kiner.
Luke Kandra is a bulldozer,
monster. Well, the problem I've had the most with Kandra? He's so big that I just run into the back of him. all the time. Like if I'm trying to cut or like I'm going left and I see somebody coming, so I'm trying to like slip through a little gap. If Kandra's there, you're not slipping by him. You just crash into him.
I have had no issues.
Get
with
out of the
Kandra.
way.
I've thoroughly enjoyed running behind Luke Kandra.
Oh no, I run behind him constantly. That's what I'm saying. There's just been every once in a while he's in the damn way because he's huge.
I'll flip the play if I don't like. I'm
get it over to Kandra.
They loaded the side with one extra guy. No, I'm going Kandra's way. It's fine.
Not having Xavier Henderson sucks.
It sucks. It does.
Because you don't have your legit, like it moves Tyron Smith to the number 1. Tony Johnson's number 2. I said this on stream a little bit ago. The only reason I haven't messed with it is because Aaron Turner is a monster. So like I haven't worried about it because Aaron Turner is giving me everything I need at the wide receiver spot. So I haven't had to like readjust and rearrange. But it would be nice to have a tall, fast 6'4" outside receiver.
I agree. But Aaron Turner has averaged 2 touchdowns a game for me over the course of 4 games. And it's not because I'm searching for Aaron Turner. It's simply because that dude is always open. He is always open. On the fade routes, on the go routes, on the seams.
I love him on corner routes.
The corner strike.
It
doesn't matter. It does not matter. That dude is always open.
Yeah. So, I don't know. You got anything else? The DBs have played pretty. I like the safeties.
They've been
pretty good.
I've had pick sixes with Mekhi Miller. I've had pick six with Derek Canteen, Jordan Young. I don't know.
I just had one with Kalen Carroll.
I think I've had 5 or 6. Kai Stokes at one point got Big 12 Player of the Week. He wasn't even a starter. He just
Jonathan Thompson's been really good for me.
He's been good. Dante, of course, has been really, really good.
I love using Dante and just bull rushing, like lining up over the center and then just bull rushing the center and watching the center go. Whoa.
Is it Mekhi Coleman? I think that's his name, right? Yeah, he's been really good.
Bartlett's been good.
Bartlett's good. Now that could change if I turn it back up to All-American and we all got our teeth kicked in again.
And then they all stink. They can't tackle anybody.
I'm just hoping that I can get things to where I'm familiar enough with the game that I can get to All-American by my second season. There was a note that I wanted to pick your brain on. I saw somebody talking about it on Twitter, so I won't say that I was the first one who noticed this, but I did see it. I was looking for it. But on I guess it's the north end zone, the flat end zone, where the Bearcat layer is, there is a video board at the bottom of the Bearcat layer. Is that a thing?
No, I think that is where the Nike ad is. And I don't know if they have like the licensing or whatever to use that Nike ad that's there. That would be my guess.
What I want to say
they also don't have the luxury suites down there.
It is a beautiful thing. And if that was something that they decided to do, I am in full support of it. And find another place to put the names that you have added, because we all know that
they already moved them up to the top. Right now it's an ad board it's an ad banner for Nike.
Well, Nike's on the game, so I don't know why you couldn't put it there anyway.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm just saying I'm totally here for it. If they decided to put that as an actual video board, I think that would be a thing of beauty.
Yes. All right. That'll wrap it up. That's our first episode as the Hail Mary Sports Bar Nightcap. We'll see you next time. Thanks to Hail Marys. This is the Nightcap on BearcatJournal.com.
Thanks to Jeff Howell for the graphics. See ya!